very honorific to the detail and to the intent for the show. So
there are ways you can do it, but they just explode like the cost of trying to make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
and it's to make it kind of kibble.
Right. So I don't even know if I said it officially. The new Haslab is the clone LAAT.
/I. The infantry version, yeah. how different in size these things are. So it's over 20% bigger than new one, and when you're talking 3D, that's 20% bigger in all dimensions.
Kevin here from San Diego Comic-Con 2025. We're in the Hasbro booth where the new Hasbro TVC Haslab has been revealed. I'm here with Ryan Doell. Introduce.
Hi, I'm Ryan Doell from also on Toy Anxiety, DL44 Network as well. So yeah, happy to be here.
List all your shows.
Yeah, I know, right? Just Gotham City Tonight, DL44 Network, and Toy Anxiety.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And we are joined, of course, from the Star Wars team. We got Chris here.
Yep. Hey, everybody.
And we have Jing here as well.
Yes, hi, I'm Jing from marketing. Hi, everyone.
All right, so let's get right into it. The biggest news, obviously. You guys have been teasing an empty display case full of sand until now. What were some of the wildest, guesses that people threw to you until today?
I think Sandcrawler was probably the most popular guess. Other than this, I think there were a lot of fans that were guessing right, but I heard things like Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru skeletons. I heard all sorts of craziness. So
I heard just sand.
Sarlacc pit, just sand.
I hate
I mean, it
sand.
does get everywhere.
I hate sand.
That joke, it does get everywhere. That joke was nonstop. So everyone was on the same page for sure.
Yeah, Sandcrawler, I think, was like, does this give you an opportunity to kind of field ideas from the fans, too? I know you guys rely on a lot of feedback, right?
Yeah, we're always listening. And, like, for this one in particular, too, like, we're part of those fan communities and paying attention. So when fans are asking about this and talking about how figures didn't fit in the original one, like those sort of things, and then the opportunity to have all that nice new detailed reference, like, really led us to this thing.
Right. So I don't even know if I said it officially. The new Haslab is the clone LAAT.
/I. The infantry version, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Because there are so many different ones.
Okay, keep track.
The Republic Gunship, same thing.
The older one, the previous model, it's kind of hard to find, right? It's kind of hard to, it's pricey to collect out there with all the parts.
It is, and I have one here because I think one of the important things, sorry, Jing, didn't mean to fly into your face.
Hold on, let's...
But you can see here just how different in size these things are. So it's over 20% bigger than new one, and when you're talking 3D, that's 20% bigger in all dimensions. So that it's just a massive change in it, and so much more detail versus the original toy.
Yeah.
This one's a little messy. It was on my desk and sitting there holding space.
That was a great toy for sure. Like, there's a lot of love for it, but obviously this one is a Haslab. It's a collector's item. Like, it fits figures. Like, you can stand in it without hitting your head. There's a lot of you say that a lot in the panel. A lot of details that you put in there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like all Haslabs. Like all Haslabs, the new one, we wanted that dream level of detail in there. So just leaning in everywhere we could. Weathering, like I said on the panel, washes, our launch images and renders, those were all built as we were early on in development on this thing, and we've continued to evolve and grow all that detail. So you'll see things on this physical model that aren't on that, and washes and the way we're treating deco on this is one of those big important things.
Yeah.
So, sweet. You have a question?
Yeah, I do have a question. It's regarding you get one pilot on card, one pilot loose.
Yeah.
A while ago, last year, 2 years ago, now I'm losing track of time.
Yeah.
D23 released a Star Speeder 2000. They had the carded Rex, the loose Rex. Did that come into play at all when you saw that come out and be like, hey, maybe we should do something similar along those lines so people don't feel forced to?
We already had our plans for this one in place when we found out about that. Yeah,
long before.
Yeah,
so
I think it comes from all of us, our partners at Lucasfilm and Disney and us. We're all paying attention to the same fans and hearing those same concerns. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like, oh, that would definitely impacted it. I think for us, it was just like, oh, I think it'd be great. There's two pilots. One can be carded, one can be loose, because we know not everybody wants to open their card, and giving you that option to do so. I mean, we always wish that we could like throw everything under the moon in there, but we want to make sure that we keep it to the appropriate value that we can give it to everyone. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the other. Whoop.
To your mouth.
Oh, to my mouth. Yes, of course. I'm not used to using the mics. You've been pumping out army builders like crazy for Clone Wars era. What's it called? Republic? Fall of the Jedi era. I'm trying to stick to what I was told today. Yes, the Fall of the Jedi era. And
you can go to StarWars.com and find all
that's
those
right.
eras.
Yeah, I will have to now do my research. I got homework. But you guys have been doing the army builders for a while, whether it's like been those 4-packs with the box sets, or just all those like ARC troopers.
Yeah.
Right? Is that something else that because you knew this was coming, you were already just like, let's just get these rolling out early? And
I mean, not exactly. I would say we have a new theme for this year, launching with this Haslab, the Battle of Geonosis. So there is more coming. Just like Return to Tatooine was a theme, and we built out the whole poster for it, right? There's a whole world, whole scene that we want to build out for Battle of Geonosis. So
and
go ahead. Like Jing's hinting at more coming. So
more coming. This is just the first one.
Yeah, it was just announced, man. Relax.
No, I'm totally.
No,
I'm soaking in what we're getting now. I don't.
Right. Well, down here in the case, we've got a pack of battle droids.
Yes.
Battle droids are a perfect companion piece to this, and I think like that sort of thing. It's all part of. I mean, Chris set it up in the panel. It's all one big story.
Right.
So you can go into that story at multiple points, and the beauty of I think this ship specifically is that it came in episode 2, but it was around for the entirety of the Clone Wars animated show, and really had some heroic moments in there. It became a character. Right. And we're trying to pay homage to some of that with the swappable panels and all that.
And again, that goes back to the army building.
Yeah.
Right? So now you have swappable
Now you have an
panels.
army building ship.
Now you have not only a ship to hold your army that you built, you can army build these ships. You can have 3 different ones, 3 different styles. That says, hey, everyone buy 3. Right?
Well,
You said it, not me.
That's right.
Live now on HasbroPulse.com.
I like it. Yes, there you go. I'll just sit here. Why don't you finish?
Well, you got the design stuff. You got all that. I'll do the plugs.
Yeah, awesome. But yeah, like the customizing, like that's what like part of it is that those original ships we saw didn't have nose art on them, but that kind of developed over the course of stories. So the primary panel doesn't have any nose art on it, but that also leaves you an empty panel if you want to customize and put your own nose art on it. So I think that's part of what we do with the Haslab program is just think about how fans want to grow and customize and
and we see that a lot with. I know we're not seeing it on camera, but behind me is the Cantina playset.
Yes.
And there was
parts of it, yeah.
Parts of it, but I mean that's the whole point.
Yeah.
You could do parts of it. You can customize it how you want. There was posters, graffiti. If you don't necessarily want to set up the bar, you don't have to. You can make it part of your city.
Man, Chuck, come join us.
Hey, I'm going to say this, and I've said this to.
Here, I'll hold your microphone.
I have said this to Chris before. I've said this to Melody.
Get him a shirt.
Yeah.
Get him a
Where's your
shirt.
purple shirt?
Yeah, right.
Just join us.
I will, absolutely. The Return to Tatooine, that has reinvigorated my collecting in a sense.
Really?
Because before I felt like I was buying out of habit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I just need this because I'm collecting it. Then when Return to Tatooine came, now I'm like, now I have to go back and get stuff from Tatooine to help fill this world out. So even knowing not everything's going to get a re-release, but over those last 30 years of Power of the Force and up, there's a lot you can fill out and make. So I also want to say, like, for anyone who's sitting there going, like, Geonosis, what can you do for Geonosis? There's a lot. And I'm pretty sure the only person that's watched episode 2 recently as much as me is probably you. Getting ready for this, and I feel like it's going to be really exciting because I think people are going to be surprised what's coming because there was a lot on that battlefield.
Yes,
there is, and part of that is our tiers for this thing. The 3 Jedi that have never been done in TVC before. Right. So like moving into those, like it's like we had our heroes there. They weren't in the greatest conditions. call in the troops come flying in, and yeah, I think there's some beautiful moments in there, and like we said, this is the anchor of a big story that's coming. So
Right.
yeah.
The return to Tatooine, right? Do you see a bigger reaction from the fan base because people knew that all of these things were going to come to build out your set and your theme, and does that kind of play into Battle of Geonosis? I have the screenshot here so that people know, because you get the ship, you get clones, you get Jedi. Who are they going to fight? You have the droid battle pack. There's lots of people that they could be battling for these kind of setups. So does the Battle of Geonosis, putting that out there, is that like a good way for fans to not, just kind of know that you're going to get more and build out a bigger kind of set?
Yeah, I mean exactly what you said, right? Like collecting to collect, like that's definitely great for sure. But to have a rally, to have like a theme, to have it pulled together, to have like a collection, to have all of it displayed in a way that looks great. I think that's exactly what we're hoping for Battle of Geonosis. There's so much that goes into a Battle of Geonosis, and so for us, that's going to be for you guys to find out.
Right.
For you to find
we
out
already
more.
know.
Yeah, you guys already know. But I mean, like, again, for people who haven't watched episode 2 in a long time, there's factories, there's beasts, there's ships, there's good guys, bad guys,
It's a
Sith
battle.
Lords.
It's a battle. Lots of people clashing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good.
Can I pivot real quick? Wait, is there anything more you want to ask about the Haslab? Because there's so much other stuff too.
There's other stuff?
Oh
Yes,
my
there
gosh.
is other stuff. There's
There
a
is
lot
no
of
other stuff except for the
A lot of reveals.
except for the
no other
Haslab
stuff.
that's live now on HasbroPulse.com.
And it goes until September
8th. 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. So we get the full Haslab time period. So
And remember, if you want full value out of this, make sure you back it so you unlock all the tiers. Get the best value you possibly can.
Real quick, what are the tiers?
Fetterman Trebor.
Yes.
Stacey
We've got
10.
Stacey 10.
Yes, 10, 12, and then 14.
Yeah, and then Egg and Kolar.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Again, there is other stuff. A lot of figures that were revealed today that are going up for pre-order.
Oh my gosh, September. Oh, no. I messed it up again. I was thinking Haslab. Let me try it again.
July 26th.
August. July 26th, 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Nailed
First
it.
try.
First take.
First take.
First take. Yes.
That was definitely
First
the
take.
fifth take, but thank you guys so
On the
much.
times, yes. You got the date all wrong.
Yeah.
But what,
No, July 26th.
Well, initially you got the date.
Oh yeah, September, August, November, December.
It's one of those
January.
months. It's coming.
Take note, if you work at Hasbro,
It's
don't ever make a mistake.
Depending on how fast you watch this, it's tomorrow. Yeah. It's tomorrow for us.
July 26th.
Yes.
Yes.
July 26th.
A lot of awesome stuff. There's Imperial Shock Trooper TVC, new Han and Chewie, Chimere, Asajj.
Yes.
Really cool one. I think it's like a great display piece. Is the battle on Cloud
Bespin,
City?
yeah.
Yes, Bespin Cloud City with Darth Vader and Luke. And it's cool to see diorama pieces come to Black Series. Personally, I'm moving to TVC. But it's, I appreciate where I came from that line, and it's cool to see display pieces that not only look well on your shelf, but there's different options.
Yeah, well, I think that's one of the beauty of some of those little mini scenes and display pieces is that you don't need to be a deep Black Series collector to have that and appreciate it. But you can set that on your desk and enjoy and reconnect with that scene and those characters without having to feel like you need to go super deep into it. So it's a great bridge piece for TVC fans. It's a great expansion piece for Black Series fans, and more casual people who just want to remember that moment. And maybe somebody walked out of the theater and spoiled that Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father for you. You can go back to that moment and relive that every day.
I'll throw a spoiler alert right before that part up on the screen.
I mean, what I love
If
about
you haven't seen it at this point,
I was actually asking people, is this a spoiler at this point? Some people said yes, so we have to be careful. So I will say what I love that Black Series is doing, and we literally have 3 of them right next to each other, is there's snapshots in time that we're trying to recreate in toy form. And these are such critical, pivotal moments that people build statues, they paint pictures, they literally...
Well, they hear the scene.
Yes, they do. And it's literally that moment. But we made it in toy form so that you could play out that moment in different poses, in different ways, in different, like, there's like so much that goes into those different sets for Black Series, and so I'm glad that we're doing that this year. So I hope fans appreciate it. Okay.
Right now I see a theme with all three of these. That is losing a limb.
That's
More than one limb.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll
It's the
cut over to
missing
that.
bits and pieces. Yes.
there's accessories, right? Lightsaber clash. Like there's ways that make it dramatic, like the billowing cape from Vader. Like there's a lot of great things.
The wired cape is a nice touch.
Yeah, that was a really fun addition. And like Eric said, like we always like to upgrade for people when they're having to buy another character or a character again. And Vader's one that, like, we know everybody has a Vader figure, but nobody had a wired cape Vader from us. So that was a great way to plus this up. And obviously, like, everybody knows that scene. There's so much wind going on that cape's all over the place.
Yep.
It works perfect in this set. So
It's great.
They are beautiful sets.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're great.
Thank you.
yeah.
I think that's all I got. You?
That's all I got. Just I guess more Carson Teva figures, and
Did it.
and Pelimoto. I just need a Pelimoto.
Those are more of Carson.
More
and Peli.
Pelimoto. But also, I'm very excited about the next theme.
Yeah.
I think the theme thing is such a. Again, I'm just going to reiterate. It's one of the most fun, reinvigorating things to happen for
That's
me
good.
collecting.
Yeah.
And I already love buying Star Wars. I love collecting Star Wars, and I feel like this team has completely elevated that in the last couple of years.
We like to hear that. Thank you. I mean, that is part of what we want to do is keep that excitement going for people.
Right.
And like we mentioned it in the panel, like we're not done with Tatooine.
Right.
Like we have returned to Tatooine. We're closing out that program for 2025, but that doesn't mean we're not going there, and we're never going to do more Tatooine figures. So.
Can I ask a question about that? Again, I understand you can't talk about what's coming, right? I've been to these Q&As online. I know how
Battle
it works.
for Geonosis is coming.
The Battle for Geonosis is coming. But when you say Tatooine, does this mean, because Tatooine is featured in like 3 different eras,
Yeah.
right?
Well, and we did other figures
supporting
even in
the
25.
Haslab.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to be
Right.
clear,
Yes.
it's not just Tatooine, because Tatooine's like you're outside Tatooine. We will continue to support Haslabs. We've done it for
That's
years
amazing.
to come.
Yeah. Okay.
So very specifically, we are going to support this Haslab. So that was a little tease that we did on the panel, and more to come.
That is great. That's great to hear, because I think that was the one thing with the Razor Crest. And sometimes I felt like, well, where's that team that he went with, in The Prisoner? Like, what happened there, right?
You want more Mandalorians too?
I buy them all.
Yes.
This one has an ankle swivel. I need it.
Well, and that's some of the feedback from the fan community about the Razor Crest and being more clear about things that supported it is part of what led to the theming.
And that's great.
We've done the blurg and we've talked about how we've got ongoing support for Razor Crest Halo and other Halo programs. I mean, Barge Denizens. We've done we've gone to all those, but being more explicit with the fan community and working with everybody to express that in the Return to Tatooine or in the Battle for Geonosis. I mean, we have those Haslabs that anchor those themes. The Cantina, obviously, and then this thing for Battle of Geonosis. But there is an ongoing world in support for that, and it goes beyond, like we were just saying, beyond the year of that theme.
Right.
But that's a good way to reinforce, like, no, we're here.
Right.
Like, and it's about that.
Now, one thing that I did when the guys announced the Cantina is I quickly made a video of what Cantina aliens were made and what year and how many different versions there were, so you could find them. I made like a guidebook.
Awesome.
Now I have to go home and do it all again.
Perfect.
So the Imperial Shock Trooper behind you is one of those things.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you think about this from the Mandalorian, like, it's those guys that are in the ship chasing down Grogu. So
yeah, exciting stuff. So I think we're going to wrap it up here.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let us know in the comments, because first of all, thank you so much. We get to talk to you about these.
Yeah,
We've done some like round table type things like that. So if there's any questions for people who are watching, make sure you comment, and I want to bring those back here where we can.
Let us know questions. If there's anything that we weren't clear on, or you guys want more clarity on, more detail on, just let us know.
Yes. Thank you so much. Haslab is live now on HasbroPulse.com. The new reveals that were shown today are going up for pre-order on July 26th at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, baby!
Buy 3.
Yes, like, comment, subscribe, and for more SDCC content. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Guys. Yeah.